Welcome back, friends, to tutorial 2. And in this video we're going to be adding textures to our scene. So just a heads up, in this video most of the materials that I'm going to be using, I personally purchased them from some websites, and so I will have the link to these websites in the description where you can check them out. If you want to purchase, you can purchase, but they also have some textures and materials for free. And I will also be using materials in the default ones in Adobe Dimension, so just follow along. Feel free not to use the ones that I exactly use. Feel free to experiment with different ones, and yeah, and just play around with your scene. So at the end of setting up my scene, this is what it looks like. I have my kitchen here, I have my living room. Pretty simple layout. When I come into my view that is up here, my view that I saved, main view, so this is the view that I will be rendering at the end of this tutorial, at the end of video 2, at the end of video 3, after I'm done with lighting. So let me just jump in and add my materials. So to add materials, it is really simple. So first, let's start with this. Let's do the walls. This is the walls. So you can click here on your select tool, or you can press 1 on your keyboard. Oops, sorry, you can press V on your keyboard. Select. That selects my main building. Okay. And to just rotate around, I press 1 on the keyboard, and then I can rotate around. So I'm just going to press back V on the keyboard, and I'm going to look for matte. So I select matte, and so matte comes with this default color, but I'm going to want it to be a little bit white. Not completely white, but just a little off-white somewhere here. Perfect. Okay. Yes, it should be good. And let's change the color of this wall also. Select this wall. Okay. Let me just name this. Oof. Dividing wall. Again, always remember to name your scenes or your different models. It would really help out when you are looking for them. So for this one too, I'm going to come here and select matte, and I'm going to click here on the base color, and then this is the color that was set for the main building, main structure. So I just use that same color. There we go. So it's matching. There we go. Okay. Let me just try just the default lighting to see. Oh well, this is actually a lighting that I put in here as a test. And just see, let me render and see what it looks like with the matte walls. Let me add this one in there. Okay. Let me go to main view. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, so let's go into the plants and the couch. Let me just turn these things off. We will get to those in our next video of working with lighting. So for the blankets, I'm gonna look for what is it? There is a denim or weave fabric. Let's use a weave fabric so you see the material on it. Pretty cool. So in this one, I'm just gonna select So what happened was so I'm just gonna have this selected. So there are two, let's just put this in another folder also so it's not confusing, and name this blanket 2. Okay, so what happened is these are actually 2 blankets layered on top of each other just to make it look full. At first I tried one, it didn't really look that full, so I just added an extra one on top. Okay, and so since those 2 blankets are in a parent folder, when you add the material, it is going to automatically add them to the children in it. Okay, and so now I want to change the color of the blanket, and so I can just pick one of them. Since they're all sharing the properties, I'm just gonna pick a certain file here. I'm gonna go to color, and then what color? Let's give it a little white-ish. Yeah, like a nice white, I think. That's good. And then let's select the other part of the blanket. So it's 2-part. It's the main part of it, and then it's like I don't know what these things are called. Let's just call them ropes. Let's give those ones colors too. Oh, it's okay. Okay, my bad. So it just does it to all of them. Yes, I was correct before. Okay, yep. Parent folder, drop the material on it by selecting a material here, and then it just adds it to both the blankets. And then to change the color for all the blankets, you just pick one of them, change the color, and then it just replicates on all of them. That is good. Let me render it and see what it looks like. Yeah. I think it's good. Can't really see it now because we don't have that much light, but it should be good. And I will work on a little bit of the material colors when I'm doing the lighting in video 3. But for now, let's just add them and just move on quickly. Okay, so next one, let's do the couch or the sofa. For this one, I do have a specific texture that I want to add to it. So I click on it, click on image, click on select, and in my texture folder, oh, what is happening? Oh, wrong one. It's supposed to be a normal map, I think. No, it's not. What is happening? What am I missing? Okay, have it selected, go to file, go to import, go to place material on selection. I think this is it. Yes, I was correct. So I'm going to use a leather goat top stitch. Okay. I'm going to open, and then it's going to add on it. So just again, when you purchase a material from a different website, they would give you that file, and so to place that file on top of your model, you go to file, go to import, and then you go to place material on selection. Okay, so in here I want to kind of make it look a little bit more realistic. Right now it just looks the material looks very blown up. So I'm gonna go to repeat, and I'm going to take it down, reduce the size of the stitch, reduce the size of the stitch. I think this looks about good. I don't think I need any offset, do I? Maybe a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, I think this is good. Awesome. So for this one, I want to change the color of the stitch. So the base color, the main color of the stitch is the black. I'm just gonna take it up and give it like let's do a white, like an off-white-ish. No, let us do like a brown, like a dark brown. Ooh, nice. There we go. Like a dark brown, something like this. I think this is good. Like this. Can even do dark? No, I think this is good. Like a dark brown. Awesome. Sweet. Perfect. Would you look at that? Nice. So in this case, when I added it, it affected also the legs. And so for these legs, I'm thinking I want to give it like a bronze, like a shiny, something shiny, just to make those legs pop out more and give it a more classy kind of look and feel. So to select just the legs, I'm going to go up to my selection magic wand tool. I'm going to click on small, and then I'm going to select, okay, click somewhere else. Okay, I need more. Let's do medium. Okay, there we go. So medium would select the whole stand, the leg. If you rotate around, you can see it's all selected. Okay, so go back again, make sure it's on medium, and then press shift, the next one, the next one, and the next one. And so I'm going to zoom out, and then I'm looking for how about darkened antique bronze. Let's click that one and see what it looks like. What does that look like? I don't think you can see it. Let me add some light. See what it looks like. Let's change the view back to the normal view. Look at that. That is cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's awesome. Okay. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Hopefully you are following along with your specific model. And always, you know, I encourage you, do not be afraid to experiment. I mean, that's the only way that you will kind of understand how the materials work. So I've done the blanket. Let me do the frames. So with the frames, I'm going to select. And the frames, I also did put them in a folder, a parent folder. And so this is the one that has the photo on it. And so basically just to add a photo, make sure your cube is selected, and then you just go to the base color and then on image, and then you just click a link here to select the photo, and then just go into your file and pick that photo. And once it's in there, you can do the offset and the repeat to help with the sizing, and that should work perfectly fine. But now I'm just going to work on the frame. So since I have a white, off-white wall, I want, let's say, black frames. So first, let me select a wood. I'll do matte for this one. Should I do matte? Let me try chocolate B. Okay, and then come to base color, and then I just want to darken that frame. Give it like a black or like an off black. Perfect. Okay, so let's do the same for the others. Yeah, that's fine. I know what it is. This one, go to chocolate brown bee, select the color, and it's already here. Awesome. Go to the next one. This is my frame. Go in here, give it a chocolate brown bee, beach, chocolate brown beach wood. Go over here, select that dark color. Awesome. Now it pops really nicely. That's awesome. Okay, so for my plants, so this is like a basket weaved type of pattern. I'm gonna select that folder so I can only select the basket. There you go. And then for the basket, I'm gonna use, let's use the same chocolate brown beach. Perfect. That looks good. Okay. And for the plant, the leaves, I did purchase, I kind of struggled to find some kind of textures for this one, but I think the one I purchased is not that perfect, but it's close to actual leaves. I just work with what I have, so I'm going to go to select, place material on selection. Okay, and here I have maple wood. Is that the one? No. Oh, I don't think I have it here. Oof. I don't think I have it. Okay. So, in this case, what am I going to do? Let's see what we can do. Let me go. Let me see what they have here for default materials. They have ceramic, honeybee, scratched concrete, brushed. So if you haven't noticed already, well, I'm guessing you're noticing now, is I just like go with the flow. It's good to plan your stuff out, but sometimes I just like to go with the flow and get inspired as I go along. So for this one, let me see. Perforated leather, lotus quilt. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. How about it's a fake plant? So let's make it let's try matte. Okay, and let's go for kind of green. What kind of green are we looking for? About here. Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Okay, let me just quickly test with this light stuff and just render it and see what it looks like. Yeah, very subtle, but then it pops. Ooh, that is pretty. That is really cool. It's nice, 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 nice. I'm happy with it. I like it. Okay. Try the main view and see what that looks like. For my render view. Nice. I like that. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so we've done the chair, the sofa, all this. Okay, so we have the carpet, my sphere. So if you remember from the first video when I was setting up my scene, my carpet is made from the sphere. So I just pretty much just squished it down. So just eyeball it, make sure it kind of has some thickness to it. And then I'm going to go to file, going to go to import, place material on, and then I'm going to use the carpet curly leaks pattern. That's the one I purchased online. Okay. Look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. That is perfect. Okay. Let me try to make sure it's in the center. Come on. Guys, this is so cool. Wow. Okay, let me try to offset or repeat a little bit to make the patterns a little bit smaller. Okay. Let me try to offset a little bit. Oh, look at that. Are you getting dizzy? Sorry. Okay. Cool. I think that works perfectly. Go back to main view. And you know, it's just subtle. It's a subtle appearance of the carpet. You know, it's not like a main feature in the room, but it just helps complete the scene. Gonna add those lights back in there, and then let us look at what it looks like. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. That's nice. Okay. Before I forget, yes, I need to add a wooden floor. Yes. So since the ground, I mean, it's all part of the main building that has the mat that we added in the beginning, I'm just going to go to my magic wand tool and I'm going to hopefully select the ground. Is it selecting? No, it's not. Let me change the size. Okay, let's try this now. Did it work? Oh, it looked like it picked the walls. Seems like this is also selected, so let me just reduce the size again to tiny. Yes, it's selected. Okay, and then I'm going to go to material, and actually for this one I also have a purchased material, so I'm going to go place material on selection, and maple wood is what I'm going to use, and let's see what that looks like. Boom, look at that. I don't know, do I want to use this? Let me see. Let me try to offset, repeat, and see. Reduce the size. Reduce the size a bit. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that looks nice. I don't know. Let me see. Let me try a different one. Let's try the default ones in Adobe Dimension. So let's go down to substance materials. Let's look for wood parquet. Is that how you say it? Parquet. Or even ceramic tiles. I haven't really. Yeah. Nope. Okay, let's just make sure that the floor is selected. Okay. I'm just gonna mess around with this one and see what it looks like. Tiles. Let's change the color to. Nope. Nope. Always feel free to change your mind. If you try something and it doesn't work out, just change your mind. Let's try this one. Okay. So let's do a repeat Reduce the size. This one looks good. Let me try to lighten it up a bit. So we'll go here. Let's see. See what it looks like. What do you think? I kind of like it. I kind of like how it's very minimal. It has a minimal look to it. Let's go into the main view. Yeah. I think we have a winner. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, so I think we're done with the living room. Let me try to reduce the size on this carpet a little bit. That's good. See what the carpet looks like. The rug, if I should say, the rug. Okay. I think that's good. Awesome. Okay, let's go into the kitchen. So in here, for this table, I'm going to do the same wood and probably some bronze legs for it. So select that one. I think that's the top. Yes, that's the top. Let's give that one a brown beach. Perfect. And just leave it as that. Yep, I think the color is nice as dark. Okay. What's the next one? Those are the hinges, I think. Sides. Let's give that a shiny bronze or a brass. Maybe that one. Yeah, looks good. Okay. So we have the legs. Let's give them a darkened antique bronze. Darkened antique bronze. Chairs. Should we do the chairs wood or like a plastic? Let's do matte. Let's do a matte. Okay. And again, anytime you purchase these models, sometimes they come in just a list, you know, the elements are not really grouped properly, so you have to kind of go in and group them yourself. Okay. So this. Okay. Mm. Okay, group them. Chair 3. Awesome. Okay, so what did I say we're gonna do? A mat. Let's try a mat, simple mat. Let's do white. Thin white. Like that one. Let's do the same for the others. Let's do a mat. Whoa, what just happened? I think I made a wrong selection somewhere. Okay. So now I'm on chair 3. Chair 3. Mat. Go in there. We can change it to nice white or off-white. I'm gonna go to chair 4. Just chair. Gonna give that a mat also. Gonna go into the child folder, a child file. Gonna go to base color, give that a white too. Awesome. Let's check the view from this angle. Let's put these guys on. Okay, so as you can see, what's happening here is the table legs seem to get lost with this wood background. So I'm going to change this bronze to a more brighter type of metal to help with the contrast. So those are some of the details, some of the things that you kind of keep track of, is, you know, which material is taking away from another material, or are they complementing and helping each other out. So let's do that. I'm gonna select this one. Okay. So for those ones, let's see if we can get a bright brass, or there's a brass here. There's clean gold. Let's do brass. Okay. And if it's too much, if it's too loud, I'll probably just switch a different one. Yeah, you can see it's kind of out there. Let's zoom in, have a closer look. Yeah. Okay. Let's try geometric metal. See what that looks like. That's fun. Yeah, that one's a little subtle. It's little subtle. It's not. It's not that prominent. And even with the table, you can see that the table is also tending to get lost in that background. So what do we do? Do we lighten up the wood on the table? Let's try lighten up the wood on the table. Okay, let's go in here, and let's go a little bright and dark. See what that looks like. A little bit too much. How about a white wood, an off-white wood? Still. Let's go like this. Yeah. I can come back to it again once we're working on the lighting, because now all the lighting is not fully set, so it's kind of hard to tell. But for now, I think it's good. Let's work on these plants, or fake plants, if I should say. Okay, so make sure you're in your select tool, select these guys. Where are my plants? There they are. So with this one, yeah, let's do the same thing. Let's use the matte as we did with the other one, and then let's pick like a white, like an off-white, I should say. Yeah. And then for the vase, we'll do like a ceramic plastic, melted. Oh, we could do a brass. Let me see. Let's try scratch copper and see what that looks like. Interesting. Yeah, that does look interesting. Yeah. Let's keep that. Okay, for this one, I have no idea what this is. Some kind of table design piece. I don't know. If anybody knows what this is, you can please share with us in the comments below. Like a bowl in a stand. Yeah, I don't know. If you know what it is, please let me know in the comments. Okay, so for this one, let's also make this a metal, some kind of metal. Let's try this guy. Too much. This one. Got this. Okay. Let's try to view it and see what it looks like. Yeah. I mean, the two don't really match. They don't really go, but for now, I don't know. Would you want this on your dinner table? Kind of looks weird. Let me see. Like a straight up I think I saw brushed aluminum. Let's try brushed aluminum. Yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay. For these ones, I don't know what they are. Something ceramic. Let me see. Oh, I did have an idea for this one. Let me first find Bruce walnut, cement. Oh, that is cool. Wow, that is cool. Interesting. See what it looks like from a distance. That is cool. Wow. Gives it a cement texture, but also just... that is nice. So this is my idea. Let's take a sphere, place it here, reduce the size, click and drag, reduce it again, and then let's give it a material glow. Let's go to base color and let's change that glow to like a yellow, like a, yeah, like this. And then reduce the glow effects. With this is the percentage of how bright the glow effect would be. So let's just render and give you an example. So see, it's like super bright. Let's turn it off and let's put it at 250. Let's take that sphere and put it inside. Okay. Now let's see what happens when you render. Oh, I thought it was gonna come. It was gonna reflect out of this thing. Maybe because it's the cement material on it, so that's understandable. It would block the light. How about we change this material to glass, and then in glass make it rough a little bit, a little metallic-ish. This is what it is, the degree of metallic luster on the surface. Let's just reduce that a bit. Now let's render and see what it looks like. There you go. This is what I was looking for. This was the effect I wanted. Isn't that cool? Wow. Okay. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Okay, well, how about we take that sphere, so light in base. Let's just hold the base. Let's take that down a little bit too, so it's not too distracting. Let's take it about 150. Let's render and see. Okay. Let's reduce the size. Down a bit. Let's duplicate it. Put it in the other one too. Perfect. Maybe we can give this one should we give the same color or a different color? Let's try it. Let's try a different color. Let's go for like a blue. Let's do that. Oh guys, come on, look at that. That is so cool. Wow. That's awesome. Let's go to main view. See, these are some of the things that I love about just taking it one step at a time, going with the flow, and then just feeling it as you go. It does have its perks. Sometimes. Other times you just hit a wall and it's like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? But I think that is cool. Nice. Okay. Is it too much? I don't think so. I think it's good. Okay, so we have done the kitchen. We have chairs, the plant, the table. I think we are good, guys. I think it looks pretty good. So thank you so much for sticking in there. I hope this was really helpful. I hope you learned some really good tips and tricks, and also just how to work with materials. But yeah, it is pretty simple to use Adobe Dimension. And now on to our next video, working in lighting. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.